Hello there, my beautiful Libras. Welcome to Dragon Tale Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your full moon in Virgo reading for February 2021. I hope you guys are doing great out there. We are going to be doing a full moon reading for you. Our full moon in Virgo does arrive on February 21st, 2021 at 3:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this reading will be about the past, present, and future of what those lunar cycles will be meaning to you. So Libra, I hope you are doing wonderful, and I'm so glad that you are joining me today. If you have not yet reached out there, I do invite you to hit that subscribe button and also give it that like, that dragon claw up, to let me know you enjoy this content. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my readings, or would like to leave a donation for the channel, all those links and information are down below in the description box. And if you have been here with me before, you know that these are general readings. They will not resonate with every single Libra out there, so please take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. These will be for mostly, Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising signs. So check your personal chart to get more information on these readings. But overall, these are going to resonate with whoever is meant to be here. If you were led to this video, you're probably meant to be seeing the messages that will be coming through today. So Libra, I would tell you that the Virgo full moon is the most sensitive full moon for you personally, because it does aspect that universal house of the 12th, the Pisces house. And so during this full moon in Virgo, and during the month afterwards, because those lunar cycles do run for a month afterwards as well, I think this is going to be a really, it will be very sensitive, very emotional, but also a truly beautiful time of healing, both on the physical level and also on the personal, emotional and spiritual level as well. The full moon in Virgo I often call the house cleaning moon, so don't be surprised if you feel like you want to do some house cleaning, some detox, some some yoga, some different things that will help assist in your personal cleansing or healing of yourself or your environment. So let's go ahead and get into your cards. Let's see what we have. We're going to be using Moonology, Queen of the Moon, as well as 2 different tarot decks to get some messages, and these will be in the past, present, and future lineup. So dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, please show us what you have for our beautiful Libras out there for this full moon in Virgo for 2021. Thank you as always for your guidance and help. Please show us Libra. Ooh, very nice. I think a lot of this too is really setting you up for, next month's full moon, which will be in your sign. So that's going to be very exciting as well. So this last 30-day cycle, the immediate past from the last full moon, we have the North Node, which is stepping out of your comfort zone. Now, the North Node is a position in the astrological chart that shows where you're meant to go in life. It does take you out of your comfort zone because usually it steps you out of those old rooted habits, old karmic habits, things that you've built up from other lifetimes, and it takes you on a new adventure, a new journey, a new mission over the course of your lifetime. And so I would say this last 30-day cycle or so has been very much about you saying, you know what, I've been doing the same old things over and over again. Maybe it's time to try something new, especially if you have not had that much success lately in doing the same old things. It's really the universe pushing you to say, try something new, Libra. Try something you haven't tried before. And look at that. Yes, you've been gaining a lot of wisdom. And it does take you to the next level, right? This is going to the next level here. And so I think that this was a very challenging last month for a lot of us, simply because we did have a Mercury retrograde. Those are always challenging to our mind and our communication, and we do a lot of review work during those cycles. And so I think for you, it was like, let's go back. Let's build on what I've already learned. Look at her standing up on that stack of books, already building on the knowledge that she's accrued and using it in a new, different way. So going into the present energy of this Pisces, not Pisces, but it's a Virgo full moon with the Pisces sun, but look at this. The present energy that you'll be coming through as is the new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. Now, our new moon in Aries will be 2 weeks after the full moon in Libra next month. So you can time that. That might be a very, very important time for you as well. Aries is the polarity of you, Libra, and so it does rule your universal relationship house, which is the Libra house. Libra is the sign of relationships, and so it may be time for you to be taking action in a relationship, you know, taking the lead, being the one that asks that person out if you're single, or, you know, kind of puts the idea of taking a relationship to the next level, or doing something very progressive and very proactive with your partner. So let's check a clarifier on this card as well. And my goodness, look at this. It is about realization. It is about bringing something into manifest reality. So I would say this Virgo full moon is very powerful and very strong for you to begin or to actually go ahead and take action when it comes to realizing something, to manifest it into the world and make it real and tangible. I love the shape of this, you know, door is the keyhole. It's like literally you are the key unlocking the next level of life. It feels a little like this, right? Going to the next level, and you've been really mulling that over and thinking it over this past month, and now you're really saying it's time to go there. It's time to actualize this. Going into the immediate future, what follows after this full moon for the next 28 to 30 days is our full moon in Sagittarius, looking at the bigger picture. Jupiter energy is what rules Sagittarius, so this is really encouraging you to take a big step back, to look at the whole, to not look at things too close and up, you know, in detail, but look at the big picture. Even if things are really challenging at the moment, or it seems like they're hard to overcome or get going, look at the bigger picture. Take the steps that you need to take right now so that you can get to the next step in the future. It's very expansive. It's very broadening of the horizons. So let's get a clarifier on this Sagittarius energy here. And look at that. Yes, Libra, we have our resilience card. That waning gibbous moon, right? So that waning gibbous is what happens right after our full moon. This card, this resilience card in this oracle deck reminds me so much of, you know, that Ten of Wands in the tarot, because it really is about, you know, this big burden that maybe you've had and you've been carrying, and finally making that last journey, that last, you know, hike up the mountain with that pile of sticks or whatever it is that's been really weighing you down. You do have the resilience, you do have the strength, and it has been a long, burdensome cycle, but you're getting ready to put that down. So let's go ahead and dig into your tarot and deepen these messages. I'm going to be using the Angel Wisdom Tarot with the Green Witch Tarot to clarify. Ooh, I love it. Yes, look at this. All right, so Libra on that past position on top of the North Node, the Wisdom card, we have the Justice, which is your power card from the tarot. That is our Libra energy card. So it is about balance, fairness, harmony, coming from a place of integrity. You know, it can be about legal matters, relationship agreements, all kinds of things. So take that as it resonates to your personal situation. But I do believe you've really been thinking this over. It's like, I want to do something going forward that's going to take me to the greatest sense of justice, peace, doing what's right, you know, seeing both sides of a situation as well. And we do have our Chariot card. The Battle Wagon and the Green Witch Tarot. Yes, so we have the Chariot on top of Justice. To me, this is a balancing act. Absolutely. And it couldn't be more perfect for you, Libra, because the Chariot is also a balancing of those deep, strong inner emotions, the inner subconscious balance that we all go through. And so I really do believe this is Cancer energy. So you could be dealing with a Cancer person, or you may have some Cancer in your chart, but that is a very subconscious emotional card. It is all about having that victory over your personal emotional balance, those intensities of feelings that we all experience. And so, yeah, you've been really doing some work. You've been really mulling this over, thinking it over, feeling it out. And on top of our present energy with the Aries new moon, the realization, look at this, we have our Three of Pentacles. So doing what you love, yes. Working with a community or working with a partner to achieve some kind of realized goal. Like I said, this is a time of manifestation. And if you haven't gotten to the point where you're ready to manifest it, you'll be taking the steps that you need to manifest it. This is also, you know, again, working with others, and it really is bringing together a group to achieve something that is greater than the sum of its parts. And the Four of Cups. So Libra, you might have been procrastinating about this for a little while. And there may be someone or something, some element in your life that has been putting this off. Like, you know that you've needed to get this going. You know that you've wanted to move ahead on a project or a relationship or whatever it may be. And if you've had someone continually saying, yes, we're going to do it, but they never call. Yes, we're going to meet up, but they never keep the appointment. This is really getting to you. And so what I would say with this is that if that's the situation, you don't need to wait around for them forever. Go ahead, get up, go live your life. Don't sit and wait forever for that perfect, you know, thing to come along, because if you do that, you may be waiting for a very long time or forever. And if you go ahead and you start getting things going on your own, the right people will come to you naturally. So going into the future, on top of our Sagittarius full moon and our 10 of Wands is what I feel this is, but that's our resilience card. We have the Queen of Fire, that Queen of Wands. And so to me, this is a very strong leadership energy. It's really taking the initiative, having good boundaries, right? And the Queen of Wands is super creative. She's magical. She's sensual. She has a passionate, generous heart, right? She's very talented, very much somebody that can manifest things. So let's go ahead and see what we've got coming up to clarify her. You could really be working to balance as well, I think, for some of you, between your career and your personal life. But don't underestimate the ability to make your dreams come true with this card coming out. And we have the Knight of Athames. So to me, again, this is about communication. This is about mental moving forward, speaking your mind, even if you're nervous or anxious to do so. Getting it going. There may be as well someone coming a little bit anxious to come in and talk to you, Libra. Absolutely. On the bottom, we have the Page of Cups. That was on the bottom of the deck there. So to me, this is emotional communications, could be apologies and things like that going forward. And we also have our High Priestess on the bottom of the Green Witch. So that does bring in, you know, that sensitivity. That's our lunar energy. So pay attention to your perceptions. You know, this is going to be a very sensitive full moon, like I said. You know, you may need to sleep a little more, rest a little more this week. This is definitely a time where things get to you more on an emotional level, Libra. You may feel like it's really easy for you to start crying or really releasing some things, because this is a time of healing and releasing those old, long felt and long held emotions. So let's get into an affirmation with our magical spell cards for you. And look at that. It all comes out down to prosperity here, Libra, of all kinds. Physical prosperity, mental, you know, financial, emotional, all of it. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. Oh my goodness. And look at that number 3. This makes me think of the Empress card in the tarot, which is very much part of your own energy. So definitely time for creation, manifestation, balance, and working with each other to achieve those beautiful realities. So Libra, I hope you have a beautiful full moon, and I'll be seeing you again very soon. Take care.